It's game number 11 for the Philadelphia Flyers and the first of a two-game homestand. It is the Halloween Spooktacular tonight at Wells Fargo Center as the Flyers welcome in the St. Louis Blues. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Smith. Welcome into this Flyers game day preview. The Flyers are coming off their first regulation win in Boston in 13 years, and they are trying to continue that momentum tonight against these St. Louis Blues. Flyers have won 2 of their last 3. Still want to string some together here. Head coach John Tortorella saying that's very important to the team's psyche right now as they try to achieve some consistency headed into November.
It's momentum, right? You want to try to gain some momentum. I think they should feel good about themselves as far as how they played in Boston. I watched Montreal and they beat us, and I read some of the comments there. They're feeling good about themselves, and they get spanked day 2 the next night, right, or their next game. It's a crazy league. You just never know what's going to happen from night to night. It's something I like to see happen for us to play 2 or 3 in a row, and then it starts being instinctive how we play. I think we showed more of our identity against Boston on what our standard of play is and the style of play, minus still some struggling offensively. But you need to put 2 or 3 in a row. So that's the concentration. That's what our meeting was about this morning.
Sam Ersson is going to be in net tonight for the Flyers, and the lineup will remain the same as it was in Boston. That includes defenseman Emil Andre, who will be playing his 3rd game of the season tonight. He came up when Cam York went on injured reserve and has played the last 2 contests, has looked very comfortable in the Flyers lineup, and he says this year is a little bit of an easier adjustment than the past years.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty more comfortable now than I was last year. I think last year was a little bit, maybe overwhelming for me in the beginning. There was a lot of new things, like our season in the U.S. and all that things going around, and even be up here. And it's a lot of take in, and I think I'm more comfortable off the ice this year, and I think that brings me a lot more comfortable on the ice too, so I think that helps a lot.
As for these St. Louis Blues, they are trying to right the ship. They've lost 3 of their last 4. Former Flyer Braden Shen is in his 2nd season as the captain of this team, so he'll make a return to Wells Fargo Center tonight. So it's the Flyers and the St. Louis Blues tonight at Wells Fargo Center, the Halloween Spooktacular. If you're in from trick-or-treating, you can keep an eye on the game on NBC Sports Philadelphia. If you need to take it with you, we've got the radio broadcast for you on 97.5 The Fanatic with Tim and Fridge. You can find the stream on the Fanatic's website, the Flyers app, or at Flyers Radio 24/7 to take along with you on this Halloween evening. It's the Flyers and the St. Louis Blues, the Halloween Spectacular coming up at Wells Fargo Center. I'm Brian Smith. This is your Flyers Game Day Preview. Enjoy the game.